I'm Dr. Cath Watson, and today PD Insurance has asked me to talk to you about how you can tell if your dog is a pedigree. So we've talked about pedigree versus purebred previously, and it makes this a really simple question to answer. If you want to know if your dog is pedigree or is going to be pedigree because you haven't actually got it yet, first thing to check is with Dogs New Zealand, which is the New Zealand Kennel Association, and they will have the kennel as a registered name, so you know that that breeder is genuinely registered and that there are papers available for that dog. So you also want to be able to see the papers for the parents, and preferably meet those parents so that you can check that the identifying features are as they're meant to be. And you also want to make sure that the litter that your puppy is coming from has actually been registered with Dogs New Zealand. And all it takes is a phone call to them or an email. You should receive papers within at least 6 months of the litter being registered, usually much quicker than that. As I said, we've talked about purebred versus pedigree previously. There is no way of telling whether your dog is a purebred, which really is just a term we use for dogs that look like what we think the breed should look like but have no other form of proving that they are actually that breed. So the only way you can do that is by your assessment of the parents, making sure you meet them. What do they look like? Is that the sort of dog that you're expecting? But if they're not pedigree, then you can't rule out that even those purebreds may end up having a throwback to some other distant ancestor of a different breed. So the rule is if it's a pedigree dog, there will be papers available, and you should be able to track those down through Dogs New Zealand, because even a dog that has been imported from overseas, if it's going to be used for breeding purposes in New Zealand, will be registered with Dogs New Zealand.